BadServo here. Just wanted to do a quick video, sort of a travelogue for day one of our little trip to Florida this time. That reminds me, John Hummel, I need to find out where exactly in Florida you are located. So the next time we make one of these sojourns, we can meet up for lunch or something. Anyway, so this session we are going to Orlando. We're going to stay at the Nick Hotel Resort and hopefully head up to Universal Studios for a couple of days, do that. Maybe go down to the beach one day, haven't decided yet. So a lot of fun in the sun. So day one was mostly spent getting here. We had some last minute details to wrap up, so we didn't get to leave until significantly later than I was hoping. So we hit the road, I'd say about 10-ish in the morning. Got underway. The bad news was we got about halfway here, about 4 hours in, and the air conditioner completely died, just completely shit itself. So we pretty much just cooked, even with the windows down. It was pretty hot on the way down to Orlando for the rest of the way for another 4 hours. So that was fun. Also, we kept running into spot showers. So, you know, when you have all your windows down, spot showers, intervals, and wife and kid with, you know, kind of long hair shooting every direction. A little tiresome. But we made it. The drive home is surely going to suck ass. So, didn't know what that was about. I was kind of hoping, maybe, you know, I have a Saturn, and this is probably a little bit redundant to say, but it's a piece of shit. So sometimes things will just act weird on it and then spontaneously come back to life. So I was hoping that might be the case. But today when we got in the car, it made this really awful, awful sound when we turned it on. And a gentleman passing by said, "Oh, that's your air conditioner compressor. Sounds like your compressor is seized up." So that's fun. Not going to fix itself. That's going to be probably an expensive fix. So I'll have to look into that. But at any rate, we did get here. We made it here. Checked in. The check-in process took a long time, and this is going to be the crux of this video, which is going to be me basically ranting about the Nick Hotel. Here's why. Series of minor things. So we go in, we check in. The check-in process took like 25 minutes. And it's not that a large portion of that was waiting in line either. Apparently the very first thing when you check in is that they try to hit you with this timeshare nonsense. If you go to this presentation, timeshare presentation, blah, 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 and we'll give you discounted tickets, to Universal. Now, obviously, since I've not been working for a while, and I'm working kind of substantially reduced hours right now, cost is a factor. I still probably would have said no, but the missus agreed by the time I knew what she was doing, because she went in to check in, and I only came in somewhat later because the kid had to use the restroom. So she signed us up for timeshare, which added even more time to the checkout policy. So I love that they hit you with that bullshit right when you get in. So we get in. The room is okay. I've been in nicer, but for the discounted rate we're paying, it's not that bad. If I were paying full price for this room, I'd be disappointed. Because the cleaning, not as good as it could be. A few oddities with it, but it's not bad. So we get in. Typical resort complaints apply. You have the cost of the room, and then on top of that, there's a resort fee, which is paid to maintain a whole bunch of shit that you have to pay extra to use anyway. If you go to the website for this place, they show you all these great kid-friendly pictures. They're like, oh, rooms with bunk beds, and oh, there's SpongeBob all over the walls, and it's basically a big vinyl decal of SpongeBob SquarePants backgrounds and characters and all that, which my kid, a SpongeBob fan, was excited about. We get here completely bare. Oh no, if you want the room that has the SpongeBob walls, like we have, advertised the fuck out of for your kids, oh, that's $20 extra. Assholes. It's a vinyl decal, But whatever. The other thing that's kind of irritating is, I would hope that they would have some kind of specialty arrangement where there would be more Nickelodeon, kid-friendly programming on the TV, kind of 24 hours. But no, they apparently just have like a Nickelodeon channel or cable, and then other regular cable channels, and that's it. So later in the evening, the kid really has nothing to watch. It's kind of frustrating. My kid's really excited about pools. They have 2 pools here, and it's not really a water slide. It's kind of like a series of kiddie slides. It's not that impressive. If you really want to enjoy like sort of water-based fun, if that's really your family's mission, a better place to go would be like the Great Wolf Lodge, or even just stay in a regular hotel and hit up Summer Waves or some other water park. The other thing that irritated me is on the plus side, the hotel does not charge you a daily fee for internet. Like if you go to the Disney hotels, it's bullshit. It's like $12 a day for the Wi-Fi access. It's just absurd. Here it's free, which would be better, except you cannot pick up a signal in this room at all. I think if you stand in the perfect corner of the room, you can kind of see Nick Hotel Wi-Fi pop up in a scan for like 0.5 seconds, and then it's gone. So it's completely worthless. They do provide an Ethernet cable, but the wife uses an iPad, I'm using a pad, and wired internet is not great for us. Thankfully, I have a laptop that work told me to bring in case something went down at the office and I needed VPN. So I booted Ubuntu 10.4 off a thumb drive and am now using that to share the wired Ethernet connection wirelessly. So it's a jury-rigged Wi-Fi hotspot, which is good because not only does it allow us to use the Wi-Fi on our devices, but maybe it'll give some satisfaction to some of the other poor bastards in this corner of the building that can't get any reception. So I'm doing my good deed for the day. So yeah, that was kind of frustrating. But yeah, just a lot of little things about this place irritate me. There's a lot of nickel and diming. A lot of stuff costs extra, obviously. But even dumb shit like if you go to the pool area, they have a place to get towels for the pool area. You're not supposed to take them out of the pool area, which is fine. And that's very standard. What's irritating is they're really paranoid about people getting a free ride, I guess, because you can't get in or out the place without going through like a guard checkout with a toll booth ramp type thing. If you're a guest, you have to have these fucking armbands, which are mildly irritating. But I understand it. But the thing with these armbands, so we have to wear these all week. We're here all week. Can't take them off. If you break it, they'll replace it. But if something happens and you lose it, let's say it falls off or it tears and it falls off or whatever, if you lose this bracelet, it's $20 fucking for them to give you another bracelet. Yes, one of these little 15-cent plastic bracelets, they will charge you $20 goddamn to replace that. Even though you've already paid for your room and your resort fees and everything, no, losing this makes you an asshole. But anyway, so when you go and get the towels, yes, you have to check out the towels under your name and then return them. If you don't return the towel you checked out when you leave the pool area, of course, it's charged to your room. So, yeah, everything is a bullshit hassle and an irritating charge. They have a little sort of mall center where there's shit to eat and little toys to buy. Of course, it's all outrageously overpriced. On the whole, like of the resort-type places we've been, this is kind of the shittiest. The room itself, it's a big room. The layout is good. It has a front area with a couch, which I like. Since I'm an insomniac, I can sit out here and do stuff without disturbing anyone else. It is cool that the kid has her own little room with bunk beds and stuff, which she was excited about. So as far as layout and area, the room itself is nice. But otherwise, nothing about this place is that impressive to me, which I guess doesn't surprise me because Nickelodeon hasn't had much of a strong identity as a network since the early 90s. So doing a theme hotel around that is kind of weird anyway. I do love the fact that they're still coasting on this theme of slime, which was from a decades-old show they didn't even create from Canada. But fuck it, whatever. So that's that. So at any rate, we got in late. We did all that bullshit. We checked in. By that point, it was late. One of the pool areas was closed. The other one was still open for about an hour and a half. So we changed real quick, ran down there just in time for them to shut the pools down for 30 minutes for cleaning. But the kid did get to swim for about an hour, at which point we came back up, and I did a shower, and they ordered some pizza from a local family-operated place, which was pretty good and an extreme value, especially considering the on-site alternatives. So we did that, and yes, then day 2 of vacation, had to get up at 9 in the morning to prep for an hour and a half long fucking timeshare presentation, which the people were very nice. We did get discount tickets. I've been to a timeshare presentation before. I have to say, this was actually not bad. It was more flexible than a lot of them you see. And if we traveled a lot more and gave more of a fuck about how upscale our lodgings were, it might actually be a decent value. But it's clearly not a program tailored for our lifestyle. So, obviously we declined and got about our business. Had lunch at Taco Bell, of all places. Yes, I drove 8 fucking hours to go to Taco Bell because that's what my kid wants. So we did that. My gullet is paying for it now, I assure you. And came back to the hotel. So they went down to do a little swimming. We're pretty much going to lounge around the hotel today. Not going to get out and about that much. I opted to hole up in the dark and make this video, as I am not ready to venture out in the oppressive heat and become a sweaty, slimy man beast. So I'll wait until a little closer to dusk, and then I'll probably pop down to the pools for a bit myself around dinner. So that's been it. So yeah, I can't necessarily recommend the Nick Hotel. It does have some neat stuff. There's a 4D theater. They do like live presentations. There's some interactive games and stuff they do with kids at the poolside areas. But yeah, kind of meh. I guess kids love it just because of the association, but I would probably go elsewhere as an adult. So there you go. Hope everyone is doing good. This is going to be a very straightforward rant video, so there shouldn't be any editing. But if I do, I'll be doing it on this pad, which has proven to be a lot of fun. I've only had a couple of days to play with it, but I picked this up recently, and it is brought to you in part by viewers like you. Thanks, Patrick. So, rock on. Hopefully the internet will hold out long enough for me to get this uploaded. So, live wrong and phosphor, and we'll see you tomorrow.